Hey, welcome back, guys. So it ended up, the 3-day event ended up Columbia, Florence, and then here in Concord. Amazing show. We had such a great time. It's bittersweet. We're ready to go home, but we're not ready to stop watching. Each match was different in their own little way. We'll go into that a little bit more later, but it was bittersweet for me now. Ding, ding, ding. Me down there for the main event match. I got to ring the bell. You already know. Hey, thanks for tuning out. Welcome back, YouTube. Gentle Vader back with the last.
And this is Gentle Vader.
And Mr. Gentle Vader behind the camera, always the producer. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do the cards right now. Later we might do a recap video of some of the other stuff we got, cause.
That's some 8x10s.
Woo, 8x10s.
Some figures.
Some action figures.
Oh, we were not saying. Yeah. Some other stuff.
Yeah. So today was yesterday was a little bit different. We just got back probably about, was it 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock in the morning.
1 o'clock this morning. So good to be home, but sad that it's over. And it was a joyous time. We had a magnificent.
We were getting giddy at the end.
We were.
Crazy. But for good reason.
Yeah, we took full advantage of day 3 there in Concord. The crowd was super nice. All the people were so nice, that we talked to. Definitely the nicest people that we came across were in Concord.
Everybody, the security people and stuff, they were all on edge and tension.
Yeah, they were. They were pushing people through like crazy, but they actually knew us. They knew us. They remembered us because they stand behind the wrestlers and hurry people through and handle stuff. There's only day 3. You know what I'm saying? 2 or 3 times we see them every single time. They did us. So, but it was cool.
We're unforgettable.
Yeah, we are. And plus, I was one of the only people in uniform the last couple of the first day and the last day.
No, the last day there were only 2 other soldiers.
Yeah, and the first day there was hardly any.
First day I didn't see any.
No, there's that one that we talked to going upstairs. But anyways, yeah, got a couple extra people on day 3 that we didn't get before. So that
finally,
was nice. Yeah,
I wanted them the first day.
Yeah, we had to pay. We kind of budgeted a little bit and decided that we were going to go ahead and go all out that last time.
It was worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it. I don't know if it would have been worth it to do it more than 1 day, though. I think we could have touched that 1 day.
Yeah.
Would have been nice, but it was okay just with the 1 day.
Had we only gone to 1 show, I would have made them do it. Because otherwise we wouldn't have gotten them.
Yeah. It's great that TNA does little meet and greet thing, but definitely they do get their money.
Oh, yeah.
They get their money, though, for sure. And like I said, they were rushing people the whole time this time. Just from the beginning, they were rushing them. So, yeah, it worked. It worked out really well, though. So, shoot, are we ready to get right into it?
Yeah, what do you want to start with first? I thought that we would tell them, first of all, that they had what their specials were. Because we did the brown bag special.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
For $30. Mm-hmm. They did that, and then they had this special deal for Don West quote, not for the faint of heart. That's what he kept saying, that you got a belt that Bill was able to actually touch and hold and take a picture with, and that thing is ridiculously heavy, so they were actually really good about a replica, but it was $375, but you got everything. It was like a backstage pass around your waist.
Yep. You got all the autographs and all the stuff that he offered throughout the entire night, and you got to take, I think, up to 8 people back with you. So.
Yeah, they started out with 6 or 8 at the beginning on the first day, but the last day they started saying 5. They didn't say 5 or 6. They said 5. I think it was because there were so many people in Concord on Saturday. But
yeah,
for Saturday. We got there, and Bill wanted to go around the building, and I did not.
Oh, yeah, okay, so we'll go and get right into it. We got there, and we got there a little bit early. We did the meet and greet again, which you guys already saw. I shouldn't say that. And we got there a little bit early, but we got, front row parking, so we could see the line at the, it was, literally us, and then a road, and then the arena. So,
which was weird, because it was pretty packed.
Yeah, it was.
We were like, oh my god, a parking spot, it's fate.
Yeah, so we got to actually chill in the car, because it was a little chilly. But we knew there's no point in waiting in the front, because it's just pointless. It's just pointless, honestly.
Y'all go in and
you go in, you wait for Don West to do a spill thing, so it's pointless to wait in line.
It's actually good to be at the end, because then you'd be at the back near the merchant table. So.
Yep. So, but what I wanted to do was, are we telling them about the big surprise?
That surprise
ding,
is very
ding.
First. Well, yeah, it's the last video. You have to.
Okay, we'll put that in there too. But I got to ring the bell for the main event. Me, ding, me. We'll put the clips and photos and stuff in there. But
this will be a long video, but that's why.
Yeah. I mean, we should do a special video for it.
If you want to.
Never mind, special video. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it afterwards. But that was the reason I talked to some of the security guys that were working. I think his name was Bob Rosen, and I asked him. I was like, "Hey, can I ring the bell for the main event for Kurt?" And he said, "Do you know how much of an honor that is?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's why I want to do it." He's like, "That is a huge responsibility." He's like, "I tell you what, come find me when you get to the arena." I asked him on Friday. So he said, come find me whenever you get to the arena on Saturday. And I was like, all right, man, I will. So we get there Saturday, and we waited till about like 30 minutes till, and went around the back, like, of the arena. And yeah, Mrs. Gentlebear did not want to, because it was cold, and she didn't want to wander around, and we were early, so. But we went around that, and there was like a small group of people, maybe like 8 people.
Yeah, I didn't want to be those people.
She didn't want to be the stalker people in the back of the arena, which I'm guessing this is how some of the people like on the forums and stuff get so many autographs. That's what they do. Probably with the WWE guys, because they're usually fenced off whenever I see them. But this one, it was like a parking lot and then just like the back of the arena with nothing and just one security guard. So their wrestlers were just like, they were parking and they'd have to walk like right to the door. So there was like a group of people like waiting right there. I think that's what they do. It's not really our style, our MO. But I wanted to go find the Bob guy. He said, when you get to the arena, come there. So that's what I tried to do. But and so I talked to the security guy there, and he's like, yeah, hold on, I'm the only one out here, so I'll get him for you in a second. Well, it's cool. So we just hung around, and we saw who went in first? Kurt Angle. We saw Kurt Angle drive by, and park his car. Oh no, Gunner. Gunner was the first one, but he didn't. He only stopped.
Oh, that's right.
He walked by kind of quickly. You can tell like some guys just don't. They're going to the arena like we shouldn't bother them,
He didn't even. He made like a wide arc to like.
Pass
he went
around.
by.
You could tell like he didn't want to be bothered, and that's cool. I mean, I appreciate it when they're like that. I mean, it's like you don't want to be like, got you. We won't bother you. So but we.
Someone did bother him, but yeah, it wasn't us.
Meet him like halfway, and did it. And like 2 guys I think got pictures with him. But we had gotten so much stuff signed from him before in Cole, but he's awesome too. He's a cool guy. Really cool. So he went ahead and went in the arena, and then we waited around for a second, and we saw Kurt Angle. He drove by and then had to do a turnaround and came back, and we waved at him in the car, as he went by, and then he parked, and then he got out, and he, there's a line of people, right, and we were kind of on the end, but we were just gonna wait like right there, like we weren't trying to like get no autographs or anything from anyone. So he, when Kurt was walking by, he came to us, like the group. The group kind of moved a little bit towards him, and he came to him, right? No, he didn't actually. Not him. No, Kurt came to us first, actually, and shook our hands as we were walking by. And then some other guys had some things for him to sign, and they took some pictures with him, and he was, down the line and then went in.
And what I liked is as soon as he was done with the guy who was right next to us, he went straight, he made like a beeline straight to the next fan that was a little bit of ways, but he went straight to him. He didn't like act like he was going to go and make them, say, oh, hey, Kurt, will you sign mine too?
Yeah.
He went straight to them and had no problem signing.
Yeah, and there was only like 8 people. There was less than 10 people out there. That's counting us. There was a few.
And I felt bad for him too. I mean, Kurt Angle, because he was like wearing sweatpants and he looked like he was,
Yeah, he was
comfortable
for the
to get
to the arena,
Okay. I'm just saying, I'm like, that was very good of him to stop. It looked like he wanted to, kind of go into the arena.
Yeah, definitely. So, but he stopped and shook our hand, and we didn't even ask, like we didn't pull anything out from the autographs. Like I said, we had already seen him 2 days, and we knew that we were gonna see him again.
He didn't shake my hand. He shook the guy in uniform's hand.
You could have shook his hand too. He said hi to you.
No.
He said hi.
Okay, anyways,
yeah. Okay, sorry. So then we waited around for a little bit. We could tell at this point, like, the security guard wasn't going to go get anybody, because he was the only one out there, and I think we talked about it, and we're like, I guess he's not going to go get Bob guy. We need to
He told him he was busy, too, at the very beginning. He was like, oh, yeah, he's doing stuff.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, he's in there, So we just hung around. We didn't have nothing else to do. And then who else drives by? Which somebody that we had not gotten yet. Jeff Hardy drove by, and we were like, oh my god. And everybody else too. They had stuff like him in the sign and stuff like that. So
he was getting excited.
I was, because it was somebody that we had met, you know.
We'd only taken the picture of him in the ring. We hadn't got any autographs of him.
Exactly. So we were those people. We stalked him.
Well, we were at the end. We didn't go up to him,
Right.
and he kind of came along the line.
Yeah.
And got to us. And we were like, "Would you mind signing?" He was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, no problem."
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they call him charismatic for a reason. He was very, very
he was cool
sweet.
Dude. He was cool, dude. He was there with maybe like his girlfriend, wife, fiance. I'm not sure. I haven't internet stalked him yet to find out. And his daughter, his little girl.
So, yeah,
So
a very cute little girl.
She had been 2 years old.
Nah.
Probably, you know. So, and that was really neat too. So yeah, but you know, security guy by the time he was like. He was funny too, because like everybody else kind of ran like to where he was going to be, you know, and started like a little line, and like I said, we just kind of stood there for a second, and so once the line kind of go through, it was funny. The security guy was like, man, he can't even get to the freaking door, you know, like joking around, and we were like, yeah, I know, we're gonna be those people. So we each got one card to get signed. We didn't want to push it. And then, you know, as he was walking, we asked him, you know, could he sign? We had our pins ready, of course, and he signed. And we were walking with him and sign. So, awesome.
I'm kind of surprised there weren't more people, because night 2 and night 1, the first 2 nights or whatever, there were a lot of people who were watching the wrestlers trying to come in.
Yeah. Well, also, this was the only time, well, I say the only time, the first time I can't remember going around the building and seeing where they came in. No, it was fenced off. And it was fenced off the second night too, but how the arena was set up, that parking lot where you walk to go to the front of the building, it was like down. You could look over its ledge.
And we were like 30 feet up in the air from where they were.
And we could see them going back and forth from the cars and parking their cars. But where they drove into the actual gate to where the parking lot was for them, there was a security guard there. So people couldn't go up to them and bother them, you know, like they could this night. So yeah, you're right. If anybody would have just walked around in the building, there probably would have been a larger crowd. But now I know this is how some of these people get these autographs. Now I know. If we go to an arena like that with the WWE, that's probably how people get the WWE guys. You know,
show them the cards that we got.
Oh yeah, okay. So we'll get right into it with that. Sorry, but we just wanted to tell that story right quick. And this is the one that I handed him to get signed right here, the Reflections, the set that we were working on the most actually, and the cards that we really, really like right there. That's the one I got. And then the one that Mrs. Gentlemater got.
The anti-parallel.
The anti-parallel, the Reflections.
It's not a parallel, but it might as well be.
Alright, it's like a side
Tell them the
set
number
or
one,
something.
too. R.
Oh yeah, R40 is the number, and it's numbered 9 out of 40, so.
9 out of 40, but the only 9 out of 40 signed, so I think it's better than the 1 out of 40.
Oh, also, yeah, I'm glad you said that. All the wrestlers that we met had never seen these cards before, so these are the first ones that they ever signed.
Oh yeah, I guess that. Yeah,
night.
that's right.
So we have the first Reflections card
From Jeff Hardy,
signed.
From AJ Styles, from Gunner, from Kazarian, from Austin
Bischoff,
Aries, Garrett Bischoff, Jesse Sorensen, and
Sorensen.
Zima Ion. And ODB, and Eric Young, and Ric Flair, and Gail Kim, and Robbie
T.
Robbie T.
All those guys on the card, we were the first ones that they had ever seen, and we gave all of them their card, and Jamie Borash.
One of them didn't take theirs.
Yeah, Eric Young. Eric Young's like, oh man, we're gonna get a lot of these. Don't worry about it. So, good times right there. Good times.
Oh, and his beard is really long.
Super long.
Okay, next.
So the next time we get in, so we get in, Don West Bill goes on and on and on. And
What's that guy's name? Jeremy something?
Jeremy Borash?
No, Jeremy Johnson.
Jimmy J.
Jimmy J. That's it.
Jimmy J.
We tried to get stuff, the merchandise. He was like, nope. First, Don West has to finish talking. I was like, dang it.
You don't know where the line's gonna be. He's like, no, dude, it's okay.
I was like, I do now because I'm starting it.
Yeah. So we wanted to get the backstage pass. Of course, that we got every night for $50, and then the special.
The next video thing, I guess.
Right? Yeah, this is right.
Yeah, that's right. Because it was the first meet and greet.
Yeah.
And the thing about like them pushing us or whatever was because we usually were at the beginning of the line for the meet and greets. This time, you had to go talk about the bell thing. So we got near the end of the line.
That's true. Yeah.
And that's why they pushed us a little more, I think.
Yeah.
So we only got one card, 1 or 2 cards of each of these people at the meet and greet. When we had been getting like 4 for each of us.
Yeah.
So, but I was, that guy, the security guy, he was like, well, why don't you just sign one thing? I was like, no.
Yeah, he's like, give you one thing, like the people in front of us, they were taking like an action figure and flipping it over and sliding it. Everybody was signing back your figure. We're like, hell no, man, we have one thing for each person signed. Just one thing.
Yeah, no, one thing. I was so mad. I was like, no, I paid my money. Well, I didn't pay my money. But, you know, I got the ticket like I did, you know? It's like, each person can sign. So, Garrett Bischoff was the first. And, by the way, yes, he was really cool. He was a really good guy.
He was. He wasn't super talkative. He was always nice and respectful to us.
Yes.
Yes. And then
Kind.
the second guy was Jesse Sorensen.
I call him All-American Boy.
All-American Boy. And,
And
you know
look
what
at that.
else is cool? He inscribed it. It has a number 7 on it. That's sweet. That was the first one that he had done that for.
Yeah, for us.
For us. So that's cool. Jesse Sorensen subscribed. The autograph didn't come out as good. It bubbles up a little bit, but you'll see in the picture. But that's cool. It's actually inscribed.
Yeah, this is the only one that we have. We have like, what, 7 or 8 of those,
Yeah.
and that was the first one he signed.
Eric Young. Like
Amazing guy.
We were actually running out of stuff for them to sign, so.
Yeah.
ODB, and then at this point I jumped in now because, you know, they were rushing us so bad. I was like, hey, well, at least she can get, you know, the reflections cards.
I straight told that security guard no.
Yep, she did. And then after the line moved, I just, you know, I was standing right behind her, so I just moved in and started laying my stuff down after we were past the security.
It did not add any extra time for the record.
No, we were speedy this time. Zima Ion.
We have something else that he signed.
Yeah,
show
we
you
just
later.
got like the blank, the dummy cards. We got Zima Ion to sign one of those.
We didn't have any more cards for him
Yeah.
to sign.
Yeah.
And he was a pretty cool guy too.
Rob Terry, New Era.
That guy is huge, by the way.
He is
He looks big on
huge.
TV. He's huge in real life.
Icons. Man, Austin Aries.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, this time
Funny.
it was really cool because we were chatting with him a little bit because he's right towards the end of the line, and he's like, oh, these cards again, you know, like, oh, these guys again. He's like, oh, I guess no one's pulled the autograph card. And I was like, nope, I did. He's like, oh, did you? Like, he was talking to us, so he was cool. He was really cool. Austin Aries.
I did not hear any of that conversation because I was already on Gil Kim.
Mm-hmm. But it was neat because, like, you know, he's saying, I guess no one's pulled the autograph. He's talking about the on-card autograph, which you guys already know. The box break, we pulled it.
Yeah, we did not tell him that.
Gail Kim. And Gail Kim.
I know she's a heel, but she's really nice.
Yeah, she is. She's really cool too. She got some really good pictures of her when she came down the ring. Just about every night, she got some really cool ones. So.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna have to do a video just for those videos. If you guys want, let me know if you want those pictures.
Cool. Yeah, let us know. The next was Kurt Angle.
They did a special.
Yeah, he was signing. I think it was a figure he could buy at the table. He wasn't going to be backstage this time, which was kind of disappointing.
They mentioned a figure, but it was hard to understand. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that was
And
about.
when we got to the table, of course, we just had a few things to sign. The security guard was like, "Oh, you guys are killing me," because they'd seen us, you know, signing the cards the whole time. But we just got a couple each from him, just the final things that we were going to do. And then I asked if he was going to be backstage, and he said no. And I said thank you for 3 wonderful shows, and we appreciate it. He said thank you. So.
And one of those is really cool.
Yeah. I'm actually a little sad that I don't get to see Kurt Angle again, but I did have a great time, and I got to ring the bell
for his match.
For his match, the main event match.
That was not for James Storm or Jeff Hardy or Bobby Roode. That was for Kurt Angle, for the record.
For Kurt Angle, yep. Because I even asked, I said, hey, can I ring the bell for Kurt Angle for the main event? So I got the parallel. Now, we do have one TTM, but I wanted it in person. I think it'd be more personable to me to have it, one. And it's in blue, so that's a little different, too.
Yeah, you did sign in blue.
Mm-hmm. It's on a blue on these. And this is just one card that we just didn't have at all, and that is the Extreme set.
That's good looking. These are good looking cards right here.
Yeah.
The signatures.
They came out really, really well. Then we got the Extreme,
What?
the Relic. And I think I got this in trade or bought it or somebody gave it to me. I can't remember. If it was you, leave a comment. Thank you. And how badass does that look, you know? It's great. Right across them in blue. Right
What number
there.
is that, baby?
Sweet. Oh, it's number 34 out of 199.
Cool.
So, good, good. So we got 2 relics signed by him throughout this tenure, and then, bam, another Reflections card in blue.
One of those are gonna be mine.
Okay, so we did this deal this time. It was the only time that you could get these 2 guys to sign, and that was AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy. We finally did it, and they'd been eluding us, these 3 shows. So getting to meet him, behind the arena was a bonus to get Jeff Hardy, and then we decided this time. Mrs. Gentlewaiter really wanted to do it, and you don't have to really push too hard to get me to do it. So it was $20 to buy the tickets to get back there. You had to have this specific thing to get back there. We each got one of those $20. So it cost us $40 to go back right before the matches started, to go backstage and get at AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy. So $10 each to get these guys. Great deal. We had a great time with them, and AJ too, as he was signing the cards, he signed one that bubbled up really bad. A couple of them did actually, but he was like, if you take these and you just rub them, like this, it signs a lot better. And the one he did after that worked okay. So really cool. Like, he was very super dude to
personable.
Talk to. Yeah, he's TNA's golden boy, as we were talking about on the way back home, Mr. Gentlewaiter and I, and but he was still real down to earth, real humble. I'm happy that we got on that one. I kind of wish we had some more time to talk with him, about him and TNA, since he's been there from the beginning. So let's go. Bam, 2004 set. This is, I said, I got just, I think the day before we left, I was prepping them and got them in. So,
we had to prioritize on these.
yeah, we did. Remember, we were going for quality over quantity this time, and we had to. There's a couple things that we really wanted signed by AJ, but we just didn't have the.
It was rough.
Didn't have the time, so we did. We're really happy with what we got and what we chose. 2008. Look at that one. Oh, that one came out beautiful. They always do, though. This set, you can't sign this set bad. You cannot sign this set bad. So, love that one.
This one's one of my favorites.
This one is the 3rd card of this subset. This is the Scott Blair art cards out across the line, co-signed by Scott Blair also. So dual signed there by the artist and AJ, and we also have ODB to go with this one, and Kurt Angle. So, God, it came out beautiful. This one is wonderful too. This looks fantastic. So, and I did mention that to him. He was like, "Wow, that's really cool." I don't think he was bullshitting. I thought he thought it was cool. And then, of course, prioritizing icons, had to have it, because wasn't going to get another chance to get AJ out of the icons. So, had to get him this time. And then, of course, the Reflections that we've been working on. And came out.
And that was the one that came out bubbled.
Yeah, this one came out pretty bad. But also, we noticed too that sometimes it's not what you do to the card to prep it; it's what type of pen they use. AJ had a real fat pen, so even on a gloss that's prepped really well, it's not going to take. It's going to blow up. We noticed that on some of the Velvet Skies too that we had.
No, it's the Reflection set too.
Yeah.
Like whatever they used, it was really tough to get assigned. Which they could have done on purpose.
Yeah.
Or maybe they thought it looked better, because those are really good looking cards too.
Yeah.
Shiny.
So, but it's still signed. It just didn't come out as well, as we would have liked.
Doesn't matter. Not selling it or getting rid of it.
Nope.
So.
That's ours. So, Reflections we did very well. I thought probably the best set. So the next guy sitting right next to AJ was Jeff Hardy, the one and only charismatic enigma. And we prioritized him too, but I think we pretty much got everything that we wanted from him. So
that helped to see him.
Yes,
before.
Exactly. So there is New Era, his rookie card. We didn't do a whole lot of icons this time because we actually met him. This is the second time we met him. We met him in the OSF show too, and we got some impersons from him. So, bam. Extreme. Had to get that one. I love that one with the belt. It came out so beautiful too. Jeff Hardy's came out really well on all of them. Bam, Swanton Bomb Ultimate Extreme. That's a subset from Extreme. The Reflections. This is one of the subsets Jeff Hardy has. I think he has 2 other subsets, but we chose that one. It just looked neat. From his
Yeah, the belt.
Yeah, his own little belt right there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Bit, so it just looked neat. And then we did art cards. Oh.
Those are sideways
at the
cards.
bottom.
No, the cards are just sideways. Yep.
That's it?
Mhm.
Okay. I thought he actually signed printed somewhere. His name.
Yeah, there's like print and they're all sideways. That's all.
Okay.
But
So,
when he
yeah, that's
saw
it.
those, he was like, "This is the first time I've seen these."
Yeah.
Of course.
So that's one of the reflections cards. Actually, is number 25 out of 40. So we definitely wanted those. And then here's the other one that we got. And that is number 35 out of 40, numbered R42. And then we also got the third one here. And that's numbered R46, and it's numbered 19 out of 40. And those all came out beautiful.
Mhm. They look really good.
Yeah, a little bit bubbling up, but he's got a crazy auto, everybody knows.
And that second one there, he signed upside down.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
No worries.
His art.
Okay, so then once again the matches were fantastic. I don't think they were as good. I think my favorite night was the second night. I thought the third night some matches were a little bit better, but overall I think the crowd the second night was better, and it showed. We sat next to a couple really cool people, so we got to talk to them. And since we knew the show, we knew what was going to happen. We also knew where to line up, here to get this. So, about halfway through that match, right before intermission, we went ahead and started the line for the backstage. Kurt wasn't going to be back there, I knew, but so we got all the cards ready and everything for us. And it was a little bit different this time. They had a table set up with Ric Flair, and then right next to him was Bobby Roode, and Gunner was just wandering around, and Kaz didn't come up till later. So
Because he was the last show before intermission.
he was in the last match, with AJ right before. So he goes and maybe showers up or goes to the bathroom and whatnot, washes up a little bit, and then comes out to the meet and greet. So, but it worked out well. Worked out well for us. So the first person, of course, we went to, Gunner was kind of wandering around, not really paying attention, and Ric Flair was sitting at the table. So we went right to Ric Flair. We didn't get Ric Flair and Bobby Roode right next to each other. So, bam, Nate.
And all these cards from Saturday night really came out looking really good.
Mm-hmm. They're a little bit skinnier than some of those other ones, but
there's a couple of them in the pictures. You can't even see the autograph. But you can in person.
Good, yeah. So he signed 1, 2 there. Got this other Icons card. It has Kurt Angle in it too. So maybe one day we'll get Kurt. He'll sign the Ric Flair. And this is one of the subsets from 2011 Signature Impact.
That's one that's hard to see. But it's signed, I promise.
Yeah, it is a little hard to see. And it's black on black too, so. And we got this one.
That one's really cool.
Yeah, we like that. And then we got another Reflections.
Of course.
Of course. And then we got the subsets this time we were working on for Flair. The first couple days I didn't even have them in the binder. This time we were like, we got so much stuff from Flair, we might as well start getting some of the other stuff.
I love this picture.
Yeah, it's good. And then we got this one right here. This one's a little difficult to see also.
Mm-hmm.
From Fast Tracks subset. And then that's all that we got for Flair there. And it worked out super well. So the last time we got to meet him, fantastic. To even get to meet him and then get so much stuff signed. I'm sure we got over 20 things signed from him. Guaranteed over 20 things signed by Ric Flair. Amazing. Next to him was Robert Roode. Pretty much had everything that we wanted signed by him, so that worked. 2011 Signature Impact. Reflections. Okay, and then right after that we said Gunner was standing there, so we went ahead and went right to Gunner. I think Mrs. Vader was the first person. We were the first people. And then she went to go get him. I think some other people jumped in front. But we didn't have a whole lot for him to sign, so we had him go ahead and sign this Immortal.
He is in that picture.
He's over here.
He's over behind Ric Flair.
You barely see him, but yeah, he is in that one. But like I said, we didn't have anything else for him to sign. He signed 2 for us on the Immortal card. I think if more people would have been in that one, we would have tried to push to get that one. But there was only 2 people.
And Matt Hardy wasn't there.
Yeah, this is the last one from that we got from Gunner right there. Okay, and then Kaz came out as we were done with Gunner. He walked right up.
It was perfect.
Man, we're the first people right there to see him, and went ahead and got the other 2 suicides that we didn't have.
Talked to him, told him he did a good job.
He was freaking cool, dude.
He's really great in the ring too. I mean, of course, you guys know that, but
he's a solid wrestler.
For him to go do that match and then come backstage and talk to some fans and signs, and it just. Really cool.
Yeah, hard-working dude. Like that one.
Even with the crap going on with Christopher Daniels.
Yep. The reflections. And he was cool too about taking pictures too.
Oh,
Super Bowl. Unpause.
Sorry.
Let's pause it for the intermission for you. Or halftime show.
Oh, cool, thank you.
No problem. And then, do you want me to wait for you or do you want me to keep going?
No, keep going.
Okay. And then we went ahead and got the other Beer Money's dual sign that we didn't have. Go ahead and got those knocked out. So, didn't have that one from before. And of course, got James Storm earlier. And then, Robert Roode at the end of during intermission. And got, the 2011 Signature Impact. Had to get that one too for the set. And they both came out great. Or all three actually came out great. Okay. Bam. Wonderful. And then here's like one of the most special things that we did. Definitely one of the top autos that we got. 4 people on one card. Fortune from 2011 Signature Impact. All of them. All the guys.
1 minute.
1 minute. All the guys from there. That is James Storm, AJ Styles, Kazarian, and Bobby Roode on one card. AJ's came out a little bit smeared on that one, and pretty smeared on this one, but it's there.
Yeah.
It's there. It looks better than the other card, that we said it was smeared on. So, God, that's one of the best that we have. All right, guys, we're running out of time. 20-minute limit on this clip. We'll put them all together, but we'll do another recap video soon. But thank you guys for watching. We had such a great time, and look forward to some of the comments and what you guys think, and just what you thought about the collection and what we did wrong, what we did right, and how you guys get autographs or whatever. We're always looking for other tips and just sharing ideas and whatnot. So thank you very much for watching. Still more to come. Ding ding ding, ding ding ding. Me. Gentle Vader out.
And thank you for the well wishes, wishing me to get better. Appreciate it, guys. Okay, bye.
Okay, sorry, we ran out a little bit of time. I just wanted to say one more thing right quick. And that is, I have to say a special thank you to my wife, Mrs. Gentle Vader. Thank you. She made the experience wonderful. I couldn't think anybody else I wanted to go to with it. She took all the photos and everything. She had cards, ready, was willing. She put me first, on what I wanted to get prioritized on getting signed. And thank you. Love you. Just wait her out for real this time.
Do your little dance again.
Chasing a little girl.